My friend, at this rate, this year might as well be in November. Guys. Remember when I said 2024, yeah, Papa? What is this now with Londi London and the ex-boyfriend, Spamandla Mapanga, allegedly? What is happening? By the way, welcome back to our channel. Please, if it's your first time, make sure that you stick around because we shall be bringing you all the things that are happening out there, everything that is saucy. But I mean, as Silwina Bantu, all we do, we report what is out there. So please don't come for us because we don't have the money to fight you. I'm just joking, but all I'm saying is that it's all good and fun. But I mean, we report on what has been widely reported already because we need to check: is this like a true story or is it just a rumor? But we had apparently Ulondi London was busy doing her own thing. I think she went to buy bread. Remember, she had a car that she was given by the ex-boyfriend to go and buy bread. Let me take you back. If you remember, Ulondi London was in a relationship with the famous, now that we know through her, boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, Uspamandla. Apparently, he bought her two cars like back to back, and everyone was like, "Oh, where does this money come from?" Because I mean, you just got a car now, which is a very high-end SUV, and the next thing you're getting another car. But Nulo and London was like, no, man, it's not a big deal. This is a car that I'm gonna be using to go buy bread, and we're like, did you say bread from Checkers, ShopRite, Pick and Pay, Woolworths? And that's exactly what she said. And we're like, oh, okay. And everyone was like, oh my goodness, can I have that prayer? Oh my goodness, can I be the one? Because the prayer that you said, girlfriend, I want to copy and paste. Because what is this? Okay, fast forward to February 2024. We hear that Ulondi London, imoto ithathiwe. Apparently she was driving, cruising with the bread, and then amapolisa, they were like, wait, sissy. And then she was busy saying, no, not me, I'm sure you're calling the other person behind me or the other car behind me. And the police were like, we're talking to you, come. No, just park your car. And like, no, what's wrong? I mean, this is quite a new car. What do you want from me? Actually, I'm rushing home, bringing I'm rushing home with this bread. And the police were like, no, we actually need the car that you're driving. This car, it's not yours. It was hijacked. Yes, ma'am. But remember the last time that we had that apparently the car, Ulondi London, allegedly did say that car was under her name, which we're all saying, well done, girl, you've learned. Because I mean, when someone buys you the car, it needs to be on your name because when they leave with everything, even the spoon. You understand? So now so the car that was in your name, girl, it's actually someone's car. I just hope that person didn't die because honestly speaking, this will stop being a joke. But I mean, even if he didn't, if it's a hijacked car, obviously that person was hurt. You know the trauma that you go through when someone comes to forcefully take your things? And I mean, you can imagine you're driving a car and then the next person says, just get off because we want the car. You know how they do it here in South Africa. They're like, yeah, I said off, ma'am. I'm talking, ma'am, off. And you're like, no, off. We need the car. Give us the keys. So that is not like, a beautiful scene. So it's something that will stay with you forever. And now we hear that the same car that your ex-boyfriend gave it to you and you had it on your name is actually someone's car. That's someone's daughter or someone's son's car, someone's father or someone's mom's car. Sure. I think it's about time that we stop believing everything that we see on social media. We've been saying it. This thing of social media, people showing off and showing the things that don't even belong to them. And I mean, I'm for gifts, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to have someone who would be pampering me with gifts. I mean, a place to stay, cars, this and this. I would actually be the happiest woman. But let me tell you, I also believe that it's about time that most women really, really go back to the drawing board. Work for your things, and I'm not saying others they're not doing it, others they're doing that, but then work for your things. Also, what you show us is something that you want us to see, and also it's something that you want us to talk about, because when we talk about it, remember, you are a brand, or you're just growing your brand. So what's going to happen is that your brand is going to be known. So we're kind of marketing your brand. We're making sure that your brand is reaching the people that they wouldn't actually know about you if it was not for everyone else that would be talking about your achievement and everything else. So it's a good strategy that you go to social media and talk about yourself. But girl child, sisterhood, brother, because I mean it happens to guys as well. But also I don't think you should be going out there with things that you don't really own, because at the end of the day, things like this, they do happen. But also I'm talking to someone who's looking at all these videos and pictures and all this everything else, man, that's happening on social media, and they think that is real. Most of it is not real. Remember when Londi London bought a bam 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 for his boyfriend? I mean, why would you do that? You'd only do that if you know that that's the type of a career he's into. If there's anything like that, my friends, in South Africa, there's a career like that. Yes, ma'am. There is a career like that. So there are people just wake up every day and every morning they just go and do pam pam everyone else in the streets. Okay, no, this is not a joke, because if I were to tell you about my story, you would know that it's not a joke, okay? So, what I'm trying to say, my friend, is that just be aware. Things are not as gold as you think they are. You know, not everything that glitters is gold, and that is so true. Because whether you would think, oh my goodness, it's been 5 years since ngithenge leya moto, ngayithenga ngayibhatala ngayiqeda. And guess what? My age mates have been buying cars like, you know, bathenga amaspoon asepep, pep home. And don't, my friend, don't. Do not do that. Don't envy people. Yes, be inspired, but don't envy them, because you will never know. The people that were like now saying, you know what, we would have loved to have that prayer, we'll take and copy and paste. I don't think they're saying the same thing right now. Remember, recently, the same guy is the one that was actually shot in a restaurant. That's another story for another day. Apparently, he wanted to get into the restaurant or to the club in the middle of the night in Johannesburg without with a bam bam that is not licensed. You know what I mean about the bam bam, my friend. You know these things. I can't say it loud. I can't say it loud. So the same guy right now is in trouble, because apparently, because I mean, I don't think Ulondi London could have just gone and just do the getaway car thing when they were hijacking these people. I don't. My friend, I've heard about these things. I've heard about the getaway cars that are driven by ladies and girls, and you know. But I don't think Londi London is one of them. But in any case, this is where we are at, and Londi London has actually made fun of it. Okay, my friend, every time when you see all these people online showing off imoto, showing off, you know, houses. We've heard about a lot of people that say they bought, houses, and they didn't even buy houses. But you know, just be careful. And also, besides being careful, it's okay. I mean, when you watch them, they're very entertaining. But just be mindful of the fact that not everything that you see on social media is true. We've heard of people that have got boyfriends or husbands that will go and say, "Oh, thank you for the beautiful flowers." And the flowers were actually bought by them. Wawa? So please don't put pressure on your man, don't put pressure on your woman, don't put pressure on people that are taking care of you and be like, why aren't you buying me a new car. Why aren't you buying me a car for me to go and buy paraffin? Whatever, my friend. You don't do that. Don't you buy one? Why don't you go and buy me a car so that I can go and buy Oros? No, don't do that. Don't do that, my friend, because you will never know. You will never know. This is what is happening now. And I'm hoping that Londi London is okay. But she did respond. Londi London, she did respond. She was like, oh, thank you, God. You were there. Just to Londi London is just another case. She's very naughty. But she responded. She was like, mina ngiyazi ukuthi ngahamba lapha but thank you God, you know. And also she responded like, I someone woke up and decided to spread rumors. I think le ndaba ama-rumors, I think ex-boyfriend is on some ye wena, why are you putting me under the bus right now, wabo? So asazi mnganami, we don't know. I hope nje she's okay. And I do feel Manulo London is a very good girl. She's pretty, she's very talented. She can do this on her own. She must not be disturbed and be distracted by these men, especially men that are not good. If someone you're gonna be buying them a bam bam, that means you know what they do, isn't it? So already she told us what this guy does, so she knew how good this guy is in kind of dealings that are not really in the light. So there's darkness that's happening allegedly. So now she cannot come back and say, no, I didn't know. Because obviously the guy won't tell you everything. But let me tell you, there are ladies who will actually go for those guys that are criminals and going out and analyzing people. And they'll act like they don't know. But they know. But guys, no, man. The universe. I know. Don't do things like that. Don't do things like that. And I'm not even putting a shade on people who have decided on such careers. I am not. But all I'm saying is that we know what is good and what is bad. Nah, but they know, Gucci, there are things that they do that they do regret. They don't wanna do. Given a chance, they would actually get out of those situations and start afresh and do something else, and start new careers, instead of the bam bam and analyzing people. So let's just hope that everything is fine. This is all alleged, my friend. We heard about it on Twitter. It's out there. It's also on the newspapers. I also saw it on the newspapers. It's out there. And mainstream newspapers, it's out there. So it's not something that is manga, like someone was saying, like Andan was saying. I suppose someone woke up and spread rumors, but it's not rumors. But thank you so much, my friend, for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. I shall see you on the next one.